3D modeling is the process of developing a mathematical representation of any three-dimensional surface of an object using specialized software. The end product is called a 3D model. It can be displayed as a two-dimensional image through a process called 3D rendering or used in a computer simulation of physical phenomena. Realism means that you depict things in the way they actually are. With the help of 3D modeling and animation tools, the objects that appear in perception in your project can look realistic. It has become conventional to use 3D modeling in multimedia design. These tools offer features like multiple windows to view your design in each dimension. 3D modeling software has increasingly entered the mainstream of graphic design as its ease of use improves. As a result, the graphic production values and expectations from multimedia projects have risen. With 3D modeling software, objects rendered in perspective appear more realistic. You can create stunning scenes and wander through them, choosing just the right lighting and perspective for your final rendered image. Important for multimedia developers, many 3D modeling applications also include export features, enabling you to save a moving view or journey through your scene as a QuickTime or AVI animation file. Each rendered 3D image takes from a few seconds to a few hours to complete. Depending upon the complexity of the drawing and the number of drawn objects included in it, each rendered 3D image takes from a few seconds to a few hours to complete, depending upon the complexity of the drawing and the number of drawn objects included in it. If you are making a complex walkthrough or flyby, plan to set aside many hours of rendering time on your computer. A good 3D modeling tool should include the following features: multiple windows that allow you to view your model in each dimension from the camera's perspective and in a rendered preview. Ability to drag and drop primitive shapes into a scene. Ability to create and sculpt organic objects from scratch with Bezier spline drawing tools. Lathe and extrude features. Color and texture mapping. Ability to add realistic effects such as transparency, shadowing, and fog. Ability to add spot, local, and global lights, to place them anywhere and manipulate them for special lighting effects. Unlimited cameras with focal length control. Ability to draw spline-based parts for animation. Animations are graphic scenes played back sequentially and rapidly. Animation is the rapid display of sequence images of 2D or 3D artwork or model positions in order to create an illusion of movement. It is an optical illusion of motion due to the phenomenon of persistence of vision and can be created and demonstrated in a number of ways. The most common method of presenting animation is as a motion picture or video program, although several other forms of presenting animation also exist. These tools adopt an object-oriented approach to animation. These tools enable you to edit and assemble video clips captured from camera, animations, and other sources. The completed clip with added transition and visual effects could be played back. Video is the technology of electronically capturing, recording, processing, storing, transmitting, and reconstructing a sequence of still images representing scenes in motion. Video editing is the process of manipulating and rearranging video shots to create a new one. It involves rearranging, adding or removing sections of video clips or audio clips, applying color correction, filters, and other enhancements, creating transitions between clips. Editing is usually considered to be one part of the post-production process. Other post-production tasks include titling, color correction, sound mixing, etc. There are many reasons to edit a video, and editing approach will depend on the desired outcome. Before you begin, you must clearly define your editing goals, which could include any of the following: remove unwanted footage, choose the best footage, create a flow, add effects, graphics, music, etc., alter the style, pace or mood of the video, give the video a particular angle. Digital media editing is done using digital editing tools. The movie making tools typically take advantage of QuickTime for Macintosh and Microsoft Video for Windows, also known as Audio Video Interlift, and let you create, edit, and present video segments, usually a small window in your project. To make movies from video, you may need special hardware to convert the analog video signal to digital data. Computers with FireWire ports can import digital video directly from camcorders. Nonlinear editing tools such as Premiere, Final Cut Pro, Video Shop, and Media Studio Pro let you edit and assemble video clips, images, and audio. Multimedia authoring tools are tools which organize and edit your multimedia project. These tools are required to design the user interface for presenting the project to the learner. In other words, these tools are used to assemble various elements to make a single presentation. You can compose comprehensive videos and animations with these tools. The basic types of authoring tools are 1. CAD or page-based tools used by HyperCAD, SuperCAD, Toolbox, Visual Basic or Oracle Media Objects, and Apple Media Tool. CAD and page-based authoring tools organize the multimedia elements in a very simple way, similar to the logical scheme of a card in a card catalog or a page of a book. They are useful when elements of the project allow individual viewing, just like the book pages. Navigation routines consist of going to a page or card that contains appropriate images and text and associated sounds, animations, and video clips. These authoring tools are object-oriented. All elements, buttons, text fields, backgrounds, pages or cards, audio clips, video clips, and even the whole project are treated like objects. Objects have properties that define their characteristics. As far as most authoring systems support a scripting language for most sophisticated applications, every object may have a program code in the appropriate authoring tool script. Icon-based multimedia authoring tools, also called event-driven tools, offer a visual programming approach to organize and build a multimedia project. First, you build a structure or flowchart of events, tasks, and decisions by dragging appropriate icons from a library. These icons can include many choices, graphic images, sounds, and computations. The flowchart graphically depicts the project's logic. When the structure is built, it can be enhanced with text, graphics, animation, sounds, and video. Then, to refine your project, you edit your logical structure by rearranging and fine-tuning the icons and their properties. There are both good and bad aspects to icons for computer-based training projects. Icons help you visualize the content of a project, and they can be easy to manipulate for simple projects. However, if the icons grow too numerous, they become confusing. Icons are not substitutes for programming. There is no way an authoring system can have enough icons to support all the things needed by computer-based training developers. Attempts to do so typically result in projects with a mind-numbing array of indistinguishable icons. That's when available programming comes in. Adobe AuthorWare Professional for Macintosh Windows is an example of icon-based authoring tools for multimedia content creation. Time-based authoring tools are often regarded as the most common multimedia authoring tools. Elements and events are arranged and organized according to periods of time. Each tool from this category uses its own distinctive approach and user interface for managing events over time. Many use a visual timeline for sequencing the events of a multimedia presentation, often displaying layers of various media, elements, or events alongside the scale in increments as precise as of a second. Others arrange long sequences of graphic frames and add the time component by adjusting each frame's duration of play. Choosing multimedia software. Multimedia is making a difference by providing ways of delivering learning materials that are less expensive and more convenient. The key to any learning process is that it must be relevant and it must keep the learner engaged. Educational multimedia is no exception. This can be proved after seeing the growing use of graphics, illustrations, animations, and sound in educational multimedia. It is therefore essential to choose that software which enables you to execute your project with the minimum possible effort and maximum possible productivity. Multimedia software have unlimited features. You can choose among several hundred colors, dozens of fonts, a wide variety of color-coordinated templates, and many other incredible options. Before starting to select software, one should start with an outline of the project and decide what is expected from the project. Hardware is the first thing that you should have to begin your quest with the multimedia project. Hardware is necessary to interpret your commands, queries, and responses into computer activity. You have learned about hardware components, that is system devices, memory and storage devices, input devices, output devices, and communication devices. Fortunately, there's an abundance of good hardware answers to almost every problem. These areas are fast getting converged. Similarly, in software too, entire suites of integrated production tools are now available. The need is to use them judiciously to create good projects. Powerful features are continuously being added to the software that allows developers to work more smoothly and conveniently between applications. Some of these powerful features include: 1. Usability. Should have a capability to deal with a variety of text, images, video and sound formats with precision and ease. Animations. Should have wide-ranging capability in terms of interactive simulations, media support, animated buttons, illustration, maps, etc. Smoothness. Should have anti-aliasing feature, meaning that all letter and image edges are smooth. Integration. Should have integration capabilities with a wide range of software used for different jobs like Rio, Shockwave, Flash, QuickTime, Photoshop, and other applications. Delivery. Should be able to develop one piece of content for delivery on different media types. User-friendliness. Should be the easiest, most versatile, and have the most pre-built models. Clientele. Should have applications for instructional designers, subject matter experts, training developers, and others. In short, the options available are enormous. All that you have to do is to choose the right hardware and software to complete your multimedia projects. Thanks for listening.